Alright, so Twitter is mad again. Shocker, I know. At this point, I'm convinced Twitter users can't go a single day without finding something to be mad about because of how boring their lives are. So you might be wondering what the new outrage is all about. Well, it's about the new Cantarella Resonator showcase in Wuthering Waves, especially the mouth scene. Apparently it was so suggestive that people are now calling WuWa a Gooner game. And look, was it a Gooner bait? Oh, absolutely. Am I surprised? Not even a little. From day one, Wuthering Waves was never trying to be a kids-friendly gacha game. This is literally the same game that gave us Yin Lin, a character whose entire gimmick is tying dudes up with string. You mean to tell me a game with bondage electricity mommy wasn't going to embrace fan service? Be serious. It was always going to head in this direction. Now here's the thing, during the last scene that had everyone's bones sticking out, apparently it was animated by a Rule 34 artist. Whether that's true or not, let's be real, that was hot as hell. And if it was, drop the artist's name in the comments. I got some research to do later. Look, the whole trailer was hot as hell. No arguments there. But let's not pretend there wasn't some wild moments too. Like that one scene where Cantarella is literally getting eaten by a monster that looks like it got crawled straight out from Tower of God. So the whole trailer wasn't Gooner bait. Only like 90% was. And honestly, I'd rather have gacha games like Wuthering Waves and Zone Zero fully embrace the Gooner game label than pretend to be something they're not. Take Genshin Impact for example. I know, another WuWa versus Genshin comparison, who would have thought? Genshin Impact is supposed to be a quote-unquote kids-friendly gacha game, and their target audience is literally children. Yet during Varsi's reveal trailer, the first 6 seconds are just a zoom in on her butt and tail. Then she's flipping around in a skirt which conveniently flies up just enough to show her entire leg, but not her underwear. And let's not forget her ultimate move. She literally slams monsters down with her butt. Now, I wouldn't have a problem with this if Genshin wasn't marketing itself as a wholesome, kids-friendly game, but they are. And yet they're making a weirdly fetish showcase with their childish art style. Meanwhile, Wuthering Waves and Zone Zero, the female characters have their titties flying around and their butts bouncing with more physics than F equals mv squared divided by r. And you know what? I'm fine with it. Because they're not pretending to be something they're not. They're not being advertised to kids, and they're not out here acting like quote unquote we're so wholesome while low-key pandering to the exact same crowd. And let's be honest, the same people on Twitter calling WuWa a Gooner game are the same ones who lost their minds over Topaz and Sparkle animation in Honkai Star Rail, or the ones who have Nikkei installed while complaining about fan service. Y'all ain't fooling anyone. At this point, Kuro might as well double down. I want to see them push the fan service even further. If they're gonna embrace it, embrace it. At the end of the day, Wuthering Waves and Zone Zero aren't pretending to be something they're not. If they want to embrace the fan service, go all in. I respect that. Meanwhile, Genshin Impact is out here acting like it's made for kids while sneaking in questionable animation and camera angles. So tell me, what's actually worse? A game that openly embraces its audience, or a game that tries to act wholesome while low-key pandering to the same crowd? Either way, Twitter's gonna be mad for a few days and they'll move on to the next thing. But let's be real. Half of the people complaining are still rolling for Cantarella on day one. Now Zani's trailer better be just as good, if not better. I want to see a button popped off, hitting the MC in the face while her titties bouncing around like Newton's cradle. Don't disappoint me, Kuro. And if you enjoyed this video just like you did enjoy Cantarella's tongue all over you, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one, boys. Peace out.